Hey yo, what's poppin' today, man? It's your boy Vito Blaze, aka Vance Michelle, aka V Love, aka V do what it do, okay? Cause that's what I do. I'm here for you. Matter of fact, it's the Rapid Flames podcast. Your man Vito Blaze is here telling you, keep going with your dreams no matter what, baby. Okay, there's gonna be people out there that's gonna always tell you to stop. They're gonna be like, yo, you shouldn't do what you gotta do. But you gotta keep going with your dreams, B. Even if it's your mama telling you, stop doing what you gotta do. If you feel that shit in your heart and you feel like you gotta do what it gotta do, then do what you gotta do. That's why I'm pushing this Rapid Flames podcast episode daily for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like I could talk my shit. So I'm gonna spit my shit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact though, here's something though that came over my mind. I was watching Spiderman 2 Across the Spider-Verse. Y'all probably heard about this movie. You probably seen this movie. I seen this movie last week. Let me tell you what I think about this shit, man. And I'm a Spider-Man fan. You feel me? Like I like all the Spider-Mans, you know. I even like the one that came out last year, Spider-Man, what was it, the one, Across from Home or something shit like that. Like, yeah, that one with the 3 Spider-Mans in it. When they bought the old school Spider-Man, all the Spider-Mans, and they put them in one movie. That was some dope shit. That was some ill shit. And then they came out, he fought Green Goblin, killed Aunt May. That shit was dope. Now, for me, I felt like up to date, I felt like that was the best Spidey movie. You know? And the intro, intro to the Spider-Verse was the first, that was the top Spider-Man movie. Then I felt like that one came through. But then, the second one comes out and everybody automatically saying that's the best Spider-Man movie. Now I'm watching this shit too, and I'm expecting it to be the best one too, because the first one was the best one. I felt up until they came out with that one with the 3 Spider-Man ones in it. I mean, people felt like it was like a whole bunch of, like they just push it together. They put a lot of things together. But nah, that one was dope. That one was dope. The story was dope. Like, I watch it again and again. And I'll be like, yo, I could watch this. Like, it's rewatchable. If a movie is rewatchable, it's good. I think it's good. You know, like, I don't be rewatching. I'm not going to rewatch let me tell you about the second one though. Across the Spider-Verse, I think it's overrated. I think it's too much involved in the goddamn movie. That's what I feel. And I'm like, why though? If it was 2 hours long, I didn't feel like it was that long. Like, it didn't need to be long, but I didn't feel that it was too long, but it didn't really need to be too long, because there was a whole bunch of, and then there was a lot of action where it was dope. But I feel like this whole shit is overrated. I feel like y'all saying this shit is mad dope for just a little. It had way more action than the first movie. It's like, you know what I think this is? I feel like this is like Matrix Reloaded. It's like too much. I felt too much Spider-Mans too. Like, we ain't even need that. I felt like the first one had way too much Spider-Mans, and I only had like 6. This one had like 8, 9, and then they had a Spider-Woman. Like her character was like, it was not necessary. I really don't think it was necessary for that Spider-Woman chick. She ain't do nothing for the story. I felt like the movie was moving the story a little bit too slow. And then after the end of the day, it's to be continued. I'm like, yo, okay, how long are we dragging this shit? How long are we dragging this fucking story? This is straight money. This is like, y'all not even getting my money for it. The next one, and I'm glad I didn't see this one in the theater, because I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. I would have been out there like, what? 2 hours to be continued? No. Y'all done did it. I'm like, Marvel is pissing me off anyway recently with a lot of movies. They just feel bad. Yeah, I mean, the last year, I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'm amped for it because 1 and 2 was okay, but 3, what's the story? I'm sure people liked it too, because I don't know, the IQ of some people these days is, that's another story. Matter of fact, I'm going to say that for a podcast. What do you guys feel? You feel like the people around us, like a lot of IQs are dropping? Do you think that? Do you think that people are a lot less smarter than they were 10 years ago? Like, let's be honest here. Be real. Drop a comment if you feel that. Let me know. Cause I honestly do too. And I almost thought I can actually count on people being as smart as I am around me, but I can't these days. I can't for shit. Cause if I need to survive and I need to, like, make sure the day goes okay for me and make sure everything around me goes okay, then I need to speak up and say some things, because I'm not dumb. Like, my IQ is not low at all, and I keep my brain exercised with the video games, with this comedy shit, with music. I mean, wait a second. If you out there thinking I'm dumb, like, I do podcasts, comedy, music, news interviews, my IQ has to be at some type of a level to handle all this type of shit and to, at least speak my mind, profoundly. Or whatever the fuck you think I'm doing out here. But I'm talking shit. But yeah, I think that's new Spider-Man overrated. I don't even think, if you want to see it, it's dope as a Spider-Man movie, but it ain't top to me. It ain't, and I don't even think I'll rewatch that shit. Real talk, like, the first one was dope. I had a little story. I was feeling that shit. He was coming of age. Now he's like, and I was feeling this new Miles Morales. It would be dope if he would have beaten his enemy in the first movie. And then, but like, they stretching this shit. They really stretching this shit. The second one should be like a half hour, like 20 minutes. Matter of fact, 10, 15 minutes. Shit's fucked up. Y'all should send the second one by email. Attach that shit. Send it to YouTube the sequel one. Ain't nobody gonna pay for the second one. Y'all gonna be mad cause y'all spent so much money on the second one and ain't nobody really gonna buy that shit. Ain't nobody really gonna be in the movie. Okay, I might be in the movie, but I'm using my scene points. And if y'all don't know, in Canada, that's like the free movie point program. I'm sure they got one wherever the fuck you at in America or whatever country you at. They got a free movie points system. Anyway, I'm going to use my free movie points to maybe watch that. Okay. Cause I might be, I might got a flaws. I'll be like, yo, you want to see that new Spider-Man, baby? Yeah, we can go see that. And then I'm gonna use my free movie points. I'm not even gonna spend money to see that shit. And this is fucking, I'm disappointed. Like, you hear me go in. You hear me go in about this shit because it's like you hear me crying through your speakers right now, B. Like, I'm crying. Like, I wanted more from that movie, really. I was watching it. It started off great. The dialogue was getting to me. I was liking the dialogue. See, that's the thing about the movies I really like. A lot of people don't. They be watching the visuals and shit, the cinematography and shit. But me, I be fucking with the dialogue. Like, and the dialogue, if y'all don't know, it's like what the actors be saying throughout the movie, the way how the movie plays, like the way how they say shit, you know, like the whole flow of the way how they talk in the movie. Like, for example, like my favorite dialogue movies be actually from Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino's movies, like Quentin Tarantino's movies. Like, I love the dialogue in their movies, like, because and for example, if you don't know what dialogue you love and you remember, because we all have a dialogue that we remember. Just whatever movie you can repeat line by line, that means, yeah, you love the dialogue in that movie. I'm sure a lot for you is probably Friday. I remember there was a motherfucker in jail, and he would he loved the dialogue of Paid in Full so much he memorized the line. So like, before we even go to bed, we'd be like, yo, if we wanted to watch Paid in Full, we can't watch it. But this motherfucker knew the dialogue so well that he will fucking play the movie for us from beginning to the end. And it was great. It was fucking, that's an amazing talent. That's all this talent that a lot of people don't want to talk about that. There's amazing talents that you can find inside jail. This motherfucker will recite Paid in Full line by line. And then I didn't even watch the movie like that before I went in jail. But after I got in jail, I always watch that movie and I'll be thinking about Peso's dumbass who used to fucking recite Paid in Full line by line. Shout out to Peso though, man. I hope he's fucking out, or that shit was crazy. This motherfucker was anyway locked up for home invasion, and in a situation where, he was in the house and he didn't want to get out the house. He was in one of those situations where the police had the house surrounded, and it took a day or two to get him out. It was like, come out with your hands up. And he's like, nah, I ain't coming out. Anyway, shout out to Peso. I hope he gets out. Cause they really hit him with a Max B type shit. But like, if he's out, man, or if he's in still, man, free Peso. Free Peso. Free Peso for real. Life is a roller coaster, B. I can't believe it, yo. Yeah, man. Like I said, I was in jail, but I'm out now, They kicked me out U.S. grounds. They put me out here in Canada. I found out where, I found out myself though, I found what I really want to do in life, man, because it's all about purpose. You got to find your purpose in life. If you out there, you ain't find what you are meant to do in life. Go do that shit. Go find it. Stop what you're doing right now and go find that shit, because you ain't really find life until you actually find that shit. Like, seriously, if you out here just being a puppet, just trying to make the people around you happy, or even your parents happy, but at the end of the day, you ain't making yourself happy. You ain't following your dreams. Yo, B, I don't know what you can do. I don't know. I know you might be at a point where you might think it's like, oh shit, I might risk it all. I might risk the security I got right now but it's not in my dreams. Yo, you dying inside. So you ain't really living. So you might think you living, but you ain't really living. That ain't the way to live. It ain't the way to live. Don't believe anybody around you, cause they don't actually believe in themselves. You got to just believe in you. And that's how you will actually live. Go through the struggle. But at the end of the day, struggle will be beautiful. You will be living your dreams. And that's what it's gonna be. Okay? Speaking of dreams, man, there's a motherfucker out there trying to ruin the dream. Zion Williamson got a dream of being a great basketball player. Just doing what he do. He got a dream of raising a family and with his girl that he's kicking it with right now, who's pregnant, just chilling. Here you go. Here we go. We got Moriah Mills, this porn star that's out here just wrecking shit, killing shit. I mean, she's killing shit because I just seen a video of her. She posted shit last week. She was saying, yo, Zion Williamson is a woman beater and he must get thrown off the team that he's on. Now he's on the fucking Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans. And I'm telling you, this chick is trouble. Is it wrong for me to say that I don't believe her? Cause if there's anybody out here that's like, oh, Moriah Mills, we should push for this. I mean, I'm not saying just because she's a porn star, we don't believe her. I'm just saying, like, her acting skills on this video, though, is like, she's still in a porno. I mean, I can't believe her, B. I seen the shit with the fake crying. I mean, y'all probably seen that, but like, come on. Come on, boo. Come on, man. Cause you used to be my top. I used to bust a lot of nuts to you. But like, now you just out here looking like a clown and you trying to clown my man. I don't believe that shit. I really don't believe that shit. And probably a lot of y'all females like, oh my God, I can't eat. Yo, I just can't. I can't. Something in my gut is like, nah, I can't believe that. Can't. Something in my gut is like, nah. Something in my gut is like, nah, I can't. I just can't do it. You know, people been like, but the facts are there. What facts? Ain't no facts. First off, she was saying like, she pregnant too. And I'm like, until I see her have this baby, I don't even believe she's pregnant her damn self too. Real talk. Like, I'm saying, man, just like, man, y'all remember the lady that said, oh, this guy Emmett Till came at me, got him killed. Then 75 years later on her deathbed, she's like, that it wasn't true. And then she died of cancer. Come on. Shorty should have been locked up for lying, but like, and then it's still crazy out here. Allegations is wild. Y'all might stop listening to me because I'm like, oh my gosh, he's going with the allegation. I'm not saying like the man is wrong. The man is right. Well, let's not say he wrong right away when there's not that many facts going around. It's just a bunch of hearsay. And people are really quick to pop off hearsay these days. I don't even know how that even got into play, but hearsay is the way right now. I have no idea how that shit came into play. How that shit came into play. How would a motherfucker say go over facts? Anyway, this shit crazy to me. That's what we living in though, 2023, because of social media. And it's crazy how shit could go over facts because we could deep fake anything, AI anything, and people are really jumping off of facts. No, not even you off of hearsay these days. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, even right now, I mean, Jonathan Major Lee's, he's about to go on a major trial. Jonathan Major is about to be in a major trial. Word, cause you know homie got arrested. And now his trial is set to be on August 3rd. August 3rd for assault and aggravated. And, you know, from his ex-girl. And it's crazy because like the last court date that he had, he came in the hand with Megan Good. Now, just because of that, I wish they would lock the brother up. Because, you know what I mean? So I could be on Megan, Megan Good could be holding my hand. I could be like, oh man, shorty, your man got locked up. Damn. That's sad to hear. Like, let me, you could talk to me about it. Megan Good, you could talk to me. Nah, but you know, I ain't wishing that on homie. I ain't wishing that on homie for real. Like, come on, man. I gotta stop tripping. Major Lee's though, like, he facing a lot of shit. The update, the word on the street is that these shorties is really trying to shake him down. It's not even a aggravated assault kind of thing. And plus, like, even though his talent agencies dropped him and a lot of other movies probably stopped putting him in their movies, the main thing for this motherfucker, his main check was that Disney money. Cause this motherfucker was set to be the new Avengers, all that shit. So like, yo, and the thing is, they ain't drop him yet. I think they still believe in him, or they probably did drop him and they trying to make a real, a real move. Like, you don't even know, but right now it looks like they sticking with the homie. And right now it looks like it's looking bad though. It's looking bad. Cause he's accused of physical abuse in a new report. Damn. From this arrest in March. Well, shout out to Jonathan Majors. I keep calling Major Lee, I don't know. But it's Jonathan Majors. Yo, shout out to this motherfucker. Hope this motherfucker really get his shit straight. You know what I mean? He don't need to be locked up. He don't, right? He don't need to be locked up. He need to be free. He need to be out here. We need to see him. Just like we see him right now. We seeing Jamie Foxx out here. We seen him on a yacht. You playing tennis again. I mean, pickleball. This motherfucker's out here, B. And the thing is, they saying what we seen is a Jamie Foxx clone. What is this? I remember there was a day people saying we seen a Gucci Man clone. I remember one time they saying we seen a Michael Jackson clone. Remember that? Remember it was like, oh, Michael, this is a clone of Michael Jackson. Like, Michael Jackson been dead. Come on, bro. But like, I really feel what's going on right now. I actually like Jamie being out here. It's probably good, even if it is a clone, because if it was like, come on, really? If Jamie Foxx was to go, it would have been I wouldn't even think I would fuck with 2023, the rest of 2023. I'd be like, God damn, Jamie gone. But scientists, whatever they did, they cloned the Jamie. They didn't give us that guilt. They ain't give it to it yet. They was like, yo, fuck that. The people can't go without Jamie yet. He got more music to give. He got more movies to do. Got more comedy to do. This guy's a megastar talent. So like, if they did clone him, I'm glad they did. Cause I'm like, yo, we still need Jamie out here, right? We still need Jamie. And it's cloned. And if you, but anyway, like, it's crazy to even think that he got cloned. It's crazy. And plus, like, if he did get cloned, are they really playing us? Because like, Jamie is set to come out in a movie in about 3 days, and it's called They Clone Tyrone. And he's in this movie about a government plot that cloning motherfuckers, and he's in this movie. So is this all a play? Are they playing us? Some shit Coke Biden would do, right? Fucking with that. Like, he's like, yo, let's make this movie about clone. Matter of fact, yo, why we clone Jamie? Let's make a movie about a clone. Like, why we clone it? Like, he's like, why we clone this nigga? Let's make a movie about cloning this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's probably that Coke Biden. This is probably all on Coke Biden. Shout out to Coke Biden, man. I mean, he's doing this goddamn thing. Look at how you bring, not only, this is because if they've been cloning niggas a whole lot of times, right? Under this new president administration, they was like, yo, fuck it. Let's go all out. Let's clone a nigga and make a movie about cloning that nigga with the nigga we just cloned. Now, is that wild? Or does that make sense? Is that something the government do. I think that's something the government do with Coke Biden. That sounds like a coked up nigga idea. Real talk. That does. If we got a clone Jamie out here and he just in the movie, they clone, that's some coked up nigga shit. Yo. But I'm going to come back to more of this Rapid Flame shit before I go. I'm just going to go. I'm not before I go because I'm still here. Check it. I'm going to go into this tune. I like from the Blaze Opus mixtape. It's still on my SoundCloud. I mean, you could have downloaded it on Dat Piff, but Dat Piff is no longer here. But you can always visit my SoundCloud. Go to soundcloud.com, search Vito Blaze. Meanwhile, if you want the mixtape, I'll try to send it to you. I'll try to upload it on YouTube and get the mixtape out there on Spotify or whatever. I don't know if I could put it on Spotify because samples on it. Yeah, they kind of rough. I think I gotta get some shit cleared. I can even feel it when I put it on YouTube. I get these copyright strikes, but like, we doing it for the culture. Anyway, here's A Million More, Vito Blaze. It's from the Blaze's Opus. Check this shit out. I feel it's one of my dopest songs. I like it. It's one of my favorites. I like this one. You listen to it. Don't stop this podcast cause after this fire, after the music, I still got some more shit to say. So like, yo, or if, you know what I mean? Don't stop the podcast. Still here. We just about to get into this. We just about to bump this shit real quick. Just bump this Million More. If you had the volume low, matter of fact, turned it up more. Oh. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Turn my levels in my headphone real quick. Oh. Yeah. Turn my levels up. Just 2 minutes in the room, I put the vibe in it. Recite sentence, make you hype enough to jump fences. Quick to say your boy rock like my shit whack. I think not, your boy got more bars than a Kit Kat. They looking for an MC that can rap it well. I try my best to give it to them even if I fail. You see my talent is a rap and yes I do it well. My tongue is sharp, I swear that I be spitting nails. Rapping lessons in my rhyme cause I know they missing. Pay attention, what the fuck I got to do to make y'all listen? Do I need a Vine to make y'all press rewind or drop 1,000 sick lines and watch my ass still not sign? Or go underground till I'm in the ground, Pimp C. Or rap the city on the mainstream, Bun B. The respect for me is up and down, Al Bundy. The hood won't show you love until it's done, trust me. Nah, they ain't gonna show you love until it's done. They ain't gonna show you love until you out. And then you come back in, and then they be like, what? Taking a pic of this flick will let me take a pose. Doing what I do, satisfied from what I chose. I was in the dirt and from the ash your boy arose. From the seed up in the garden grew into a rose. I'm glad I stepped up in here with some fresh clothes. I'm glad I stepped out of here armed with fresh hoes. Can't be scared of that, nope, I ain't scared of those. Pick them up in the truck and zoom them to the bungalow. Yes, V did it, he lit the fire when he spitting flame. Do not revisit the same lion when he spitting game. Need to put it in the trash, yo, from which it came. That's why I just ain't got no time for these fucking lames. My time is just for me to work until the fucking fame. My motivation is I got the pain but got no gain. Before I go, I know these bitches think I was insane. Before I die, I hope 1 million more will say my name. Damn. Say my name. Yo, before I die, I hope 1 million more will say my name. Say my name. Yo, before I die, I hope 1 million more will say my name. Like, yo, Vito Blaze, can I take a picture with you? What's good? Vito Blaze, Vito Blaze. Before I die, I hope 1 million more will say my name. Hey, yo, that was Vito Blaze with 1 million more, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wish 1 million more will say my name. 1 million more will know the game. You feel me? The game I be spending, I ain't $1 million. Not on the chicken. Check it. Before they hit me with a copyright strike. Oh, he trying to copy Gilly and Wallow with $1 million worth of game. No. I'm just saying some shit that flow. Anyway, yo, check it, man. I'm glad y'all sticking with me and y'all keeping up to date with me as I'm hitting y'all with the news, man, because yo, I just heard some news, man. I think I talked about this shit before, how Bill C-18 might fuck up the game for a lot of us Canadian influencers, a lot of artists out here pushing our shit because the Canadian government, they trying to get they money and they advertising money. So basically they threw a bill. And this bill got signed, it got approved, and now shit about to get fucked up for a lot of motherfuckers out here in the game. Now check, what the fuck, B? Ain't no notifications came through until I start recording this shit. Those of you who stayed with the podcast, y'all know I keep complaining about this because it's like, motherfuckers always want to interrupt you. That's why I always talk about it, because you probably feel it too. Like, every time when you're trying to do what you're doing, you stay in focus, man, you all of a sudden, that homie that they ain't called you in a minute calls you and hits you with some shit. You know what I mean? And it's like that. It's like that in life, B. It's like that in my life. I see that too. And I realize, like, for this year, I'm actually blocking that shit out. I've been I did it last year. I tried to do it I did it for a good part. But this year, I really, the more you level up, the more you gotta do it. Because the more you level up, the more the ones that you really wanted to get in touch with you, now they gonna get in touch with you, and it's gonna be really, really, really hard not to pick up while you on some focus shit. But here's the deal. Here's what I do. I pick up and I tell them I'm moving. What about you? You ain't moving? All right, cool. I'm out. See me over here. That's what I do. That's what you gotta do too. You gotta do that shit too. So every time when you want to move and you trying to do what you gotta do, you really gotta block them out. For 2023, block them out. Even if it's your family, your friends, long time homies, you ain't heard from in a minute. You wish you heard from them and now while you was grinding, but now you want to grind shit looking up. Now they want to, nah. You really got to block them out. You really, and not on some cold shit, but on some yo, hit them up, pick up the phone. Don't block, pick up the phone and tell them that you moving. I'm keeping it moving. What about you? It's not oh, word, all right, cool. Because I know you want to take them with you, but you can't. You can't really take them with you. You can't, cause if you want to take them, if they were supposed to be with you, they'll be there. They'll be there. Trust me. You can't turn your eyes over there too, from the ones that are here too. Cause there's gonna be motherfuckers that are around you, and you might turn your eyes and ears away from that because all of a sudden the niggas that you wanted are hollering. But then them niggas ain't the ones. Cause if they was the ones, they would have been there. Don't do that mistake and replace niggas that's here with niggas you wish that was here. That's some bars right there. Anyway. Like I say, yo, you know what's no longer here because of that C18 shit? News. You can't access news through Facebook, Facebook or any meta platforms. And the shit's about to go in effect real soon. I think September, October. But you are out or right now, you can't access no news. So, you're gonna, because of that, what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to actually get TV, watch their commercials while the news is on, the shit that cause that's probably the most watched shit on social media, which is taking money away from Canadian advertisement. Cause when the news is on Facebook, the Canadian advertisement don't get on. It's just like American ads get paid, like American ads or wherever the fuck you at. So if I'm watching American shit, then American ads might push through the ads to Canadian shit that I'm watching. They don't like that. They're like, oh, how are motherfuckers watching the news? But, and then after that, the like, you know, cause the advertisement runs TV. So the shit that's on TV is actually getting watched without the advertisement not getting paid. And that shit's been going on for a minute. That's why they had to put C18 in effect. Motherfuckers like, nah, we ain't trying to lose all this bread we put into TV. You know what I mean? Especially when we just went HD. Nah, we ain't trying to lose all that bread. Nah. Just because of the internet? Come on. Now what we gotta do? We gotta make internet studios? This is crazy. So we gotta make a bill. Let's not adapt. Let's fuck up shit. You know that's how they go. But eventually they're gonna have to adapt. We're gonna have to make internet studios here. So this shit might be here now, but like because of this and the technology we have, shit's gonna get crazy. And because we got creative, we got if this shifts, this C18 shifts more into our hands, like the Canadian influencers. Like if they can't give news, then we might give news. There might be a daily show that might pops up. I think there's an opportunity for like Canadian media that's like bootleg podcasts and all that. If you're not a major media, I think this is the time for you to fucking shine right now. Like, because they're not on Facebook. Well, you guys can be on Facebook still, pumping that news. And people, and you will still get played on Instagram and Facebook because you're not a real news media outlet. You could be parody, but you can still do your thing. So you could be like Daily Show. You know? If anybody hearing this and you felt this in your soul, don't let them stop you. Believe in your dream. Make that fake Daily Show that we need out here in Canada. I know there's 22 minutes, but like, you probably inspired by Rick Mercer and that and the rest of them motherfuckers. So like, and you want to do your own shit, so go out there and do it. It's Vito Blaze. I'm your man. I'm telling you to do it. This is the time to do it. Cause they trying to stop this shit. I mean, you could be creative. Like I just heard some shit which was crazy. I mean, you probably heard this shit too. Punch made Dev. He made a step-by-step song, a step-by-step tutorial on wire fraud. And he put this in his new song. All right? That's creativity kind of at its best. You got motherfuckers out there, cause I was kind of wondering too, because I got caught up in a scam where motherfuckers did some money out of my debit account. And I'm wondering, how they do this? How do these people like I said, like, I got a high IQ, but like, and I feel like the world is getting less smarter, but then after that, there's people out there that can actually steal money, thousands from you, right from under your eyes, and you ain't even realize it was a surprise. I'm telling you, cause it's crazy how there's a song out there on how to scam motherfuckers from, their accounts and shit. And this motherfucker Punch Made Dev made the song step by step. I'm listening to the song. If you could write notes listening to the song, you will know how to do a check wire fraud. It's crazy. So it's like the creativity these days is amazing, man. For a guy to come out with a song like this, I'm sure the police about to lock him up real soon. I'm about to download a song. study it for my research because, if this thing don't work out with the entertainment, anyway, I'm not going to try to incriminate myself anymore. Incriminate? What is that word? What's going on? This is actually a podcast. It's everything's just jokes, people. Ha ha ha. Hope you're laughing. Should people pay extra for seats? Like fat people? What a segue. I had to move it. I couldn't stay too long. I was sounding too hot, people. Anyway, should fat people pay extra for their plane seats? This is a recent controversy that's been going on I'm sure on the internet, TikTok. If you a plus size person out there listening, let me tell you something. Disclaimer, Vance love the plus size people. Okay, I love you guys. Trust me. Alright? I love the cushion. More cushion for the pushing. Alright? Trust me. You get a lot of love from me. Trust me. But for y'all to say, for a person, for a TikTok influencer to be out there and be like, yo, fat, oversized people shouldn't pay extra for extra seats. That's wild because, well, here's the thing. I mean, the airport, they kind of wild for charging y'all for extra seats because y'all not really sitting in them seats. That's wild to me. Alright. Second of all, I think by now the airport should have plus like larger seats, like for them motherfuckers, and then for them to, all right, you're gonna put a larger seat in there, then you charge a little extra for that seat, because I'm sure you guys are charging. It charges extra to put in those seats, so you charge extra for that seat. Don't charge extra for a seat they not sitting in, and then the seat that they get charged for is fucking not even, they can't even fit in that seat. That shit wild. That shit wild. I mean, because you charging them for the extra seat, but then like, can they even move the divider? Can they even sit in that seat? Can they even move? Like, is that even extra seat accessible? So like, here's the deal. If I was at airport, I'll be like, yo, larger seats, and whoever wants these seats, it's a little bit more. But not 2 seats price, It's like a little bit like $50 more, a little $25 more, like something like that. Like, that's what I'll do. Like, stop this bullshit with it's the extra seats and, yo, come on, that's bullshit. I mean, and then after that, if you want leg room and all of that, you really, okay, you got fat people gotta, or oversized, plus size people gotta go to first class or economy, they gotta move up, they gotta upgrade their tickets, and then that's just a little bit more. Maybe, okay, if the upgrade is reasonable, okay, maybe sure. But if the upgrade ain't reasonable, put in them larger seats. I'm sure y'all can do it. Whoever owns them airports got all that motherfucking money to fly planes in and out. Y'all charging people damn near at least 100 every day, and it's like 2,000 people fly. Come on, y'all got the money to put in larger seats. Why are we still talking about paying extra seat in 2023? Ain't there a smarter airport? Who's in charge of this shit? See what I'm saying about this IQ shit? I'm saying we got smarter people. We got smarter thieves out here than smarter managers. Like, that's what I'm saying. We got smarter people on the bad side than on the good side. That's what's crazy about this shit. People like our sheriffs, policemen, like the bad guys are smarter than them. You go into your Starbucks these days, your Tim Hortons, you always keep wondering why the guy keeps fucking up your name. It's because he really has no sense. Anyway, let me stop. But nah, man, just, should they pay for the extra seats? For now, yeah. Yeah. For now, yeah. And pay for the upgrade. It is what it is. It's a hustle. It's what they do. It's not, I think, matter of fact, that TikTok influencer who's probably streaming podcasts probably makes a lot more money than a lot of us. A lot of you plus that. So I wouldn't even feel sorry for her taking trips and all of that. That she's talking about she got to pay an extra seat. She could probably pay the upgrade and be in a roomier spot. Okay? That's what I got to say about that. Wrestling moves, nothing big. I just feeling Seth Rollins doing his goddamn thing. Roman Reigns, Bloodline, Jey Uso really stepping up. You know, the thing about Jey Uso though is that he's a little bit more passionate for me, but like I felt he was really stepping up on the mic on the Usos, and right now, what they doing that, Jimmy's injured, so the spotlight can be on him more, so that's pretty cool. I feel like right now Cody Rhodes is kind of getting lost in the game. Like this angle with Brock Lesnar really should pull through. It should make him shine. If he doesn't shine after this angle with Brock Lesnar, which is just a setup of him and Brock at SummerSlam, and cause SummerSlam is all about Brock. That's his pay-per-view. He actually has a good record on that pay-per-view. So, I'll be surprised if Cody wins this one. And then, but pulls out, like I see Cody getting fucked up, and then him looking like an underdog, then him coming out of nowhere and still winning the belt from Rollins or whoever beats Rollins. Cause I don't think Rollins is gonna hold that belt till WrestleMania. But what's the deal with Charlotte though? Charlotte Flair. Damn. At first I wasn't really feeling her like that, but lately, I don't know, B. She looking like like she getting a little thicker too, just a little thicker. You know what I mean? Just a little thicker. She still got that muscular, but I'm feeling Charlotte these days. Shout out to Andrade, hitting that, keeping that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you, Andrade. Even though you over there on AEW, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell you doing on AEW. AEW is looking like a whole goddamn mess. They got so many shows, but then they keep popping up with this good wrestling. They got good wrestling going on over there. So I ain't even hating on AEW. You don't hear too much of AEW shit from me, but I do feel the shit that's going on over there. Like I saw the shit popping off last week with Chris Jericho, and he might join the Don Callis family. That angle was okay. And then after that, they had Pac coming out, him saying that he was a fifth man. And then they had Omega said Ibushi's a fifth man for their match. So like, you know, blood and guts. I'm definitely going to check that out. But the next pay-per-view that's coming up, what is it? Yeah, SummerSlam, man. I don't even know what's really going on with that. I know Charlotte did, challenge Bianca, but like, we'll see what's going on. I should actually watch SmackDown, cause I ain't even watched the end of that shit and see if Asuka beat Bianca. So like, I might be talking all type of lates or early on some shit. I don't even know, cause I ain't really see. All I know is that AEW had some couple of matches. New Japan, they did their goddamn thing with G1 Climax. AEW did their goddamn thing. Even Triple A did it was a big weekend weekend in wrestling didn't even see. I'm excited though about what I always be up in, the Hurley's Irish Pub for world's smallest mic. You already know I'm up in Hurley's Irish Pub every Monday for world's smallest comedy night, 8 p.m. And guys, come from the 10:30 p.m. open mic. That shit's gonna be lit. It's a round. If you guys are into raunchy jokes, comedy that's like crazy, you come to the 10:30 mic at Hurley's Irish Pub. Both of these shows are free to attend. Okay, we do accept donations. You if you want to give us a little bit of money, then that's acceptable too. Check it. You can get tickets on the Eventbrite. To search World's Smallest Comedy Night. It's hosted by me and my homie Zach's Kick. We do this every Monday. Every Friday there's Friday Night Comedy too. You can always check me there every Friday at Hurley's Irish Pub. And every Sunday for Summer Outdoor Show. SOS. Every Sunday at Hurley's Irish Pub. And if it's raining, we inside. Basically, there's a Sunday comedy show at Hurley's Irish Pub. World's smallest gang doing this goddamn thing every week. Okay, 4 shows a week. No, 3 shows a week. We used to have trivia. It's paused for the summer, but we coming back with it, man. Yo, I thank you for being here for Rapid Flames, man. That's, I love y'all motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's listening, whoever got a heart, whoever's sharing this shit. And if you come to the comedy shows, you know what I'm saying? My love is always there for you too at the show. I'm going to be at Hurley's Irish Pub this week, next week. I ain't got no show to pump up this week. If anything, Saturdays, check out the Park Show at Park Girard. At Fridays, check out comedy at the Art Loft every week. Comedy at the Art Loft. Look that up on Facebook. It's on St. Laurent 4152. $15 at the door, but it's the best BYOB comedy show in town. Okay? And yeah, you can smoke your itch in there, drink your itch in there. BYOB. Anyway, I'm out. Everybody out there listening, stay lit. Peace. For more episodes of the Rapid Flames podcast, please subscribe to the Rapid Flames podcast on iTunes, Google, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are available now.